What's going on, man? Check it out. I wanted to pick up where I left off in my last video, because I have some other things that I would like to talk about. But first, check this out. Got this bee flying around me.
It's kind of like some sort of burning, like you're burning.
See, where am I? 820. This tarot card reader is freaking blown my mind. Blown my mind. She has said, she's pinpointed on like 4 things that like I could totally like say, yeah, that's my reading. Listen to this.
So they're giving me Easter Islands.
Easter Island
I don't know
heads.
if this is connected, but they're also giving me these faces that come out of the ground. I don't know. I'm probably all wrong about that. Where these 3.
Anybody that knows me knows that I make.
They're giving me this image at the same
These tiki
time
heads.
as Easter Island. I don't know what spiritually they want me to give you there.
I can't figure it out. Why am I seeing these?
Something you've been seeing in your visions. It's very sort of tall.
And I used to hang them all up in a row.
They look quite masculine.
And they would look like
tall, long, and
the picture in the freaking computer with
all
all the Easter Island heads all lined up in a row. That's the way I used to hang them up. Inadvertently, I didn't do it because they did it. It was just the way I did it, you know. And
they're made out of stone. It feels like.
And I used to actually make them look like they were made out of stone. Some of them. But this is the one that really trips me out. All right, let's see. Let's see if I missed it or not. I might have missed it. This one really tripped me out. So anyway, I thought I had it. Let me go back.
And also freedom.
This other one was saying how somebody was going to challenge me. Somebody's going through a midlife crisis.
No, this is I put down the card there.
It's going to do something real stupid. And we were going to have to pay for it. I was going to have to defend myself. Oh, there it is. Did you hear it?
Bamboo can be used in a lot of things. Bamboo is, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's about bamboo is quite flexible, so I'm not sure what the symbolic energy of bamboo is.
She says it like 10 times.
This, because they're not giving it to me, they're just saying bamboo.
Or 7 or 8 times.
Bamboo, or you're, upcycling some sort of chair that is made of bamboo or something. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you.
Bamboo, bamboo, bamboo. How many people do you think that could relate to? Bamboo. How many people do you know go on YouTube and hold bamboo in their hands? Yeah, I probably hold bamboo more than most people. I mean, obviously more than most people, but most people that work with bamboo, I probably hold bamboo more than them. And I don't even work with it anymore. But she was pinpointing on bamboo and the Easter Island heads in the same reading now. That's like a freaking, it's like a light bulb. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, that's trying to get through to me. She also says something about a journey that I took that I'm not going to make all the way. I wanted to go to a certain point, but something happened and I'm not going to make it to that point, and I'm going to freaking turn around and call someplace else. Yeah, man, the tarot cards are tripping me out right now. They're pinpointed on all kinds of shit. They like totally. This one I was just listening to earlier when I went to the store. Was like talking all about this freaking dude, how he was really disrespectful, had no respect, was going to get a wake-up call. I was going to have to defend myself, and I had everything I needed to defend myself, and karma was going to come back on this person and all this other shit, and it's like, yeah, all that shit happened. Well, anyway, he's supposed to go into freaking detox today, right? He was supposed to go in like Wednesday or something after they dropped her off at the airport. He was supposed to go right into detox. Well, I guess he's gonna move in with her in Michigan. She's got a house in Michigan. She says you can come and stay here and not pay any rent or just buy your own food. That's all you gotta do, just buy your own food. And so the landlord's saying, I'll buy your fucking ticket if you leave out of here fucking Monday. So apparently he's leaving out here Wednesday. He's gonna go freaking fly up and stay with her now. So he's supposedly supposed to get all his shit out of the room and freaking try to sell it or whatever he's got to do to get rid of it. And be out of here by Wednesday. But, you know, they keep coming to me. These people keep coming to me and telling me what's going on, you know. Hey, you know, Paul's freaking moving out of here. He's freaking flying back to freaking, they kept saying California with this woman, you know. And then that didn't happen. You know what I mean? And then it was like, what was the next thing? Oh yeah, Paul's leaving Saturday for detox, and then he'll be in detox for a couple days, and then he'll be moving out Wednesday. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. But he didn't go to detox today, so he's been here all day. And then the blonde girl was supposed to go to work today. I guess she said she was going to work on Friday. Today's Friday, right? And she didn't go to work. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. So, everybody says, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but rarely do they ever follow through on their promises. It's like, yeah, well, I'm used to that. I'm used to people going back on their word, that's for sure. I'm guilty of it too. So, I've been gaining a lot of weight, man. Yeah, I've been putting on freaking pounds. You couldn't tell, though, huh? Because I do these 17-mile skates, they keep me thin. It's kind of hard to freaking put on upper body mass when most of your energy is, you know, using your legs. So anyway, my last video I was talking about a lot about death, you know, and the afterlife, and in between freaking heaven and hell, or purgatory and rebirth, you know, or death and rebirth, which is purgatory, right? And I was saying how you might die prematurely in life and have a loved one who's still living, and you don't want to cross over until that person joins you to cross over, okay? And I was saying how you could maybe walk into the light together, like hand in hand, you know what I mean? You wait for this person for their life to end, and then when they go into purgatory, you meet them there, because you've been waiting there, you know what I mean? And then you both walk into the light together. Do you think that's how twins are born? I mean, it seems like that would be the ultimate gift in life, is to be born a twin, is to have a twin. You know what I mean? An actual twin. You know, like an identical fucking twin. and I think that it doesn't matter if you're identical or not. If you're twins, you're still going to have the connection between each other. You know what I mean? That's got to be a gift in life right there. You know, to have somebody in life who like shares your soul. I mean, is that like your other half of your soul, do you think? You know, or I don't see how that could be. I don't see how your soul could split in half. You know, I think it's more like your soul mate. It's somebody that you know, you both see each other the same way. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, we are in love. We are together in every life. Yeah, wouldn't that be freaking awesome? What would be even more awesome is if you could remember, you know, your past lives. And they say that children remember their past lives up to a certain age, and then all the shit we put into their heads, you know, they slowly forget about that past life. And they say that there's actual documentations of people who have died, come back into another life, and remembered it. And there's a good example. And you may have heard of this kid who was born, and as soon as he could speak, he would always tell his family, there's my other family, and they all always talk about, where his other family lived, and he had a house, and he was murdered by this guy who wanted his freaking property or something, and he ended up freaking hitting him over the head and freaking killing him, and then he buried him in a, like where nobody knew about it, and then took over his property and shit. I think that's how it went. And then this kid was reborn, and he remembered all this shit, right? And that's all he'd talk about, He'd be like, yeah, my other family, and they're like, man, it's really strange that our son keeps talking about his other family in this other freaking part of the world. Let's take him there. Do you remember where? Oh yeah, I can take you right there. Took him right there. He took him to his wife and his kids. Yeah, this is my wife. These are my kids. Yeah, and then actually, eventually confronted the guy that killed him, and had the law there and shit. You know what I mean? Because they were involved, and because everybody was curious. What the fuck? And he's like, yeah, you killed me. You killed me right here is where you killed me. You hit me on the head, and then you buried me right here. And then they dug up that freaking grave, and sure enough, there was no way that kid could have known. You know what I mean? So they freaking arrested this guy. He was like, he turned white as a sheet. Yeah. It's like, wow. How's that for freaking karmic justice? Yeah. So, some of us remember more than others, I think. Now, I wonder about dreams. Our dreams. What are our dreams really telling us? Where do we get these visions of our dreams? I say dreams are just snapshots, thousands and thousands of snapshots. And I used to have these nightmares, which is another story from dreams altogether. Is nightmares. You know what I mean? Where do they come from? Why are they coming into our heads? And I had this reoccurring nightmare that I was in this black water, and it was dark, and I could see these metal, structures, huge metal structures, and I'm just looking up at them, and I'm like in awe, and I'm in total freaking fear, and I can't remember anything else. All I remember is being in the water and looking up at these big freaking metal structures, like a aircraft carrier, something like that big, and it just totally freaked me out. Like grates, I remember seeing the grates, the metal grates that you can see through, Yeah, freaked me out. And then there was this other dream that I had a lot. And it was like I was in this sandy area. There were no buildings or anything like that. It was just sand and like grass, like beach grass, And I got a bunch of people around me, and we're all dressed the same. We're all dressed in these green uniforms, and we have guns. And we were all running away from somebody, We were running for our lives up this hill, and I tripped and fell. And when I fell, the next thing I knew, I heard gunshots, and then everything goes black. Yeah. And that was all, it was over. Nightmare was over. I've had nightmares of falling from the sky, but only for like a split second. I just could experience the exhilaration of falling through the sky at a high speed. You know what I mean? But there was nothing really to that one. It wasn't like a really recurring dream. But I've had some crazy dreams, man. I've had some crazy dreams. Yeah. So, life and death, man. A lot of people are afraid of death. You know? It's like the young, they're not really afraid of death until they're faced with death. You know what I mean? It's like you're a young child and you catch, you get cancer or something like that, and people are, talking about die, death. You know what I mean? That's gotta have some kind of mental effect on you. You know what I mean? To think about it. You know what I mean? What's it going to be like when I die? Oh, you're going to go to heaven. And that's what they tell you. It's almost like freaking Santa Claus. You know what I mean? Yeah, pearly gates open up and everything's beautiful and music and trumpets and white doves and yeah, it's unimaginable heaven. Is it just like, I don't know, because as humans we think this is the ultimate gift. Is to be a human. What could there be better than being a human being? A spirit isn't quite as wonderful as being a human being, because you can't reap the pleasures of life. The rewards of the pleasures of life. You know what I mean? Pleasures of the flesh, pleasures of the earth. You can only observe. You know what I mean? If you're a spirit. Eric Clapton. Let's see if I missed it. Oh, here it is. I love this song. I love the piano. I really do. I wish I had learned how to play the piano when I was younger, man. Like, really good. Like this guy, Chuck LaBelle. Or whatever his name is. Oh, what a freaking great tune. Old Love by Eric Clapton off of Unplugged. Is that what it is? Yes. Eric Clapton Unplugged. Great freaking album for like mood music. You know what I mean? For just chilling. Real good music. So anyway, how about these two-headed animals? Oh, there was another thing I wanted to mention, and I want to mention it before my time runs out. I was watching something on TV the other day, and somebody quoted something from Greek mythology, the gods. Let's see, the people, all people had 4 legs and 2 heads. Yeah. All people had 4 legs and 2 heads. And the gods got angry with them and sliced them all in half. Yeah. And now they only have 2 heads, two legs and 1 head, right? And they were destined to search their earth for their other half. Yeah. Destined to search the earth for the other half of their soul, the other half of their being, the other half of their existence. Spirit. Yeah. Split their spirits right now. Go find your soulmate. And that's how we, because we didn't need love before that, because we had love within ourselves, because there was 2 of us. You know what I mean? How about that shit? Yeah. They split us in half, and that made us freaking go search for love. And love is deceitful. You know what I mean? Yeah, love is deceitful. It's like you think you freaking love somebody, and then they're freaking going, meeting with somebody else, and you're like, yeah, that's fucked up, ain't it? How everybody just wants to fuck everybody. That's cool. Go fuck everybody. It's your life. It's your life. Nobody can tell you not to go fuck everybody. But I mean, like me right now, I feel like I don't have a tribe. I don't have a soulmate. I don't have a. I've lost them. I've lost the spirits that I'm used to wandering the earth with, and enjoyed. You know, I mean, some of my past lives must have been the best. You know what I mean? Because I had people around me that really freaking that we really genuinely cared about. You know, and I think we could genuinely care about each other a lot easier back then than today, with all this shit going on. You know, these big cities and traveling all over the freaking world, and but when we had, you know, small towns and small communities and small families and or big families, yeah, I think the love was more genuine back in the day. You know, before we could just go wherever the fuck we wanted to from one day to the next. You know, and internet, porn, and every freaking thing else. You know what I mean? Times of pure love, goodness. Yeah, there was evil. I know there was always evil. I know that. I know there was always evil, but I don't know, man. It's almost like subconsciously, my past lives, the memories of my lives are deep in my head, and I know them. You know what I mean? And I miss them, and I miss those times. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I feel lost in this life, man. I do. I feel lost in this life. I don't have a tribe. I don't have fucking anybody in this world that cares about me. My sisters, I got like 2 sisters. I think that really genuinely care about me. Maybe 3. You know, but I don't have nobody to run the freaking world with, run the earth with. You know what I mean? Remember your best friend in like high school when you guys used to do everything together? Yeah, that was pretty cool, right? I always wanted to have somebody in my life like that, but a female. You know what I mean? Somebody I could like really just travel, just like be with one particular person and have that bond all the way through life. You know what I mean? To depend on, to trust, to have, to comfort it. You know what I mean? Equal give and take. All that would be totally badass. Totally freaking badass. You know, in my opinion. So, I always love twins. I've met a few twins, and I was just fascinated with these twins. There was 2 twins in when I worked at the restaurant in Wellington, and they didn't look anything alike. They didn't look anything alike. One had a really great ass, and like not really great breasts, and the other one had really great breasts and like not a great ass. And then there's these other 2 twins. They were identical, and I'd see them at concerts everywhere I went. And Katie and Chrissy, yeah, Katie and Chrissy, long black curly hair, cute little smiles, cute little feet with little white sneakers. Yeah, I love women, man. There's so many things I love about a woman. You know what I mean? And I still have this idea that, you know, there are actually women out there that that are beautiful, you know, inside and out. You know? A lot of things I love about a woman. But, women have taught me a lot about women. Yeah, see, I got a lot going against me. I've always had a lot going against me. For one, I'm really thin. You know what I mean? I'm really thin. So you put another guy up against me that's got a really nice body, I'm out of the picture. You know what I mean? I'm not real good looking. I've got this big freaking huge nose and this sharp chin. You know what I mean? So, you know, and I don't have like a great education. I don't make a lot of money, you know? So I got that going against me. So I got all these freaking things going against me. The one thing that I do have that is my true personality that I'm not afraid to let come out. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean anything. Trust me, you know what that gets you? Friends. friend zone. Oh yeah, he's cool. I want him as a friend. I'll, hang out with him when my man isn't around, which is all but freaking 15 or 20 minutes a day. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, I won't fight for a girl. I won't. I'm not fighting for no chick. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you don't want me? That's cool. Why would I fight for you? Why would I freaking ruin this? You guys seem to have something going on. You know what I mean? Why would I freaking want to come in and interrupt that? You know? Go. Be happy together. I don't want to freaking be a part of it, though. You betrayed me, so that's the way I'm going to see it. But go. I'm not going to fight for you. I'm not going to fight for you. I'm not going to chase you anymore. I'll give it my best shot. Apparently, I don't have what you're looking for. I understand that. So, go be with your guy and be happy. I'm going someplace else. Yeah. Alright, that's all I have to say for this video. Ever continuing saga of this house. Hopefully that shit's going to end. Psychics were saying, all this shit's going to end. It's all coming to an end. Everything's coming to an end. So we'll see. Peace, peace, and more peace.